Good morning, you guys. Happy Friday. I am just chilling here with Mr. Luka. It is 6:49 a.m. One thing I love about the warmer weather and summer approaching is that the sun is out earlier and later in the day. I am feeling it this morning. I'm pretty tired. This little man has been a little bit chaotic this morning. For starters, not even just actually last night, the night before that as well. His active sleep has been honestly so intense. Just so much kicking and moving and grunting, which is weird because he hasn't really done it that often since he was like a fresh newborn. So I don't know if it's just like a developmental thing right now, but that's been kind of keeping me up a lot because I just hear him, so I'm constantly getting up to check him. And then the other thing is this morning we had so much spit up. He spit up all over my pillow, which was not fun in itself. He spit up all over me, so I already changed my shirt, and literally as soon as I changed it, he spit up all over this one. If you guys can see it, he spit up all over himself, all over the bed when I had him laying down. And as you can hear him, he is very talkative this morning, super chatty. He's been drooling a lot and he's been trying to suck on his like fists a lot. So I don't know if he is maybe in the early stages of teething. I'm not sure. Hello, sir. Hello. I know. Not even 7 o'clock. The other thing, when he spit up on me, he literally rolled his head through it. So the spit up was all on the side of his head. Then I cleaned it up and he spit up again and rolled in it. Got himself dirty on the other side of his face. I'm like, okay, it's just gonna be one of those days. He's officially 13 weeks old today and this guy still loves contact naps. Man, alarm's going off, baby's talking, like so much is going on. My alarm was set just because, one, I'm back to my work season, which I know I keep mentioning to you guys. But this morning I also do need to go back to the hospital. I have my follow-up for my postpartum blood clots with the thrombosis and hematology clinic, which I'm praying is going to go well. If you guys have been keeping up, I am so sick of doing these injections. So I'm really hoping for some good news today. Honestly, having no idea what to expect from this appointment. I'm assuming that I'm gonna have to do a CT scan because that's what they did to find out what was wrong with me initially. So I feel like they're gonna have to do that again to just see that, one, there's no blood clots or at least no more growing ones or new ones, and two, just to see anything else, like if everything is okay. Otherwise, I have no expectations. I literally have no idea. The last 3 months have been insane for the fact that I just have not had a follow-up with any doctor in regards to this. It's definitely not been a very comfy situation. It's caused me a lot of anxiety and just like being in my head. But overall, I have felt really good. Randomly, I do still get pain, but from what I've read online, that is totally normal. Weeks and even months after having blood clots or a pulmonary embolism. I also have no idea where this clinic is located in the hospital, so I'm gonna go a little bit earlier just because I have no idea where I need to go. Gonna have breakfast right now and then we're gonna head out. So, just got back from my appointment and I have good news and bad news. Well, I guess not necessarily bad news, it's more annoying news. I guess I'll start with the annoying news because the good news will make more sense. Basically, at my appointment, we spoke to the pharmacist first. She asked me a ton of questions and we kind of just went over everything, all of the scenarios, the dates, the times, what medication I was on, the units, how often I do it, when I do it, all of that. And then the hematologist doctor came in, which is basically the blood doctor. He was like full of life. He was great. But basically he said he would like me to stay on the blood thinners for 2 more months. Basically because I had so many of them from the start. Now the medication that I've been taking is a treatment. So basically what he said is new blood clots would not form because I'm on the medication. So the old blood clots or the initial blood clots, they would obviously diminish with the medication or they would turn to scar tissue. And because I'm not having any symptoms and I'm not having any bleeding or unusual bleeding, that means that they have disappeared or that they have turned to scar tissue. So if he was to do another CT scan, we would either see 1, that there's nothing there, or 2, that it's scar tissue, which you can't do anything for anyways. But as a precaution, he does want me to stay on the injections for 2 more months. So that is gonna be 5 months total, and I am kind of spiraling a little bit over that. The good part about it is that they heard us, because we basically told them, like, look, we've been paying $144 every 10 days for the last 3 months. Like, that is a lot of money. I'm self-employed, so I don't have any benefits, and the company that Alan works for does not have benefits. So all of these types of things we pay for out of pocket. Basically, they applied me to some sort of compassionate program, and I guess I was accepted. Now the next 2 months, or the extended 2 months, I am going to get free medication. That's gonna save me probably like about $2,000, which is great. Honestly, wish they could have applied this from the beginning, but I'm not going to complain. I am just gonna take life as it is. However, I do have to switch medications. So before I was taking Deltaparin, now I have to take Tinzaparin. One, because this medication is covered under this compassionate thing, and two, I am actually getting a reduced dosage because I have lost a lot of my pregnancy weight. When they initially gave me the injections, I was doing 5,000 units, and that was based on my weight when I was 2 weeks postpartum. But now that I've lost weight, I am down to 2,000 units, 1 syringe, so 1 injection per day. Now, some other things we did chat about. The hematologist said if I do want to get pregnant again or find myself pregnant again, I will 100% need to take a preventative blood clot thinner. So that gives me a lot of anxiety. And he also said I will realistically at some point of my life get blood clots again. He kind of made a joke out of it and was like, hopefully it doesn't happen until you're 100 years old and you don't care anymore anyways. So it's definitely something that I have to keep an eye on. 2 more months of this, but at least they're free now. So right now I am taking advantage of Alan working from home and my mother-in-law being home, and I am going to go get Luka's passport done. I didn't tell you guys, but yesterday I had to run some errands and I needed to go to the grocery store. Alan and I have been talking about getting him a passport. We don't have any set plans yet, but we would like to do something this summer, hopefully, with him. He's only going to be young once, so we want to continue to travel, obviously. We don't want life to stop just because we had a baby. Plus, Alan's cousin, Tina from Slovenia, if you guys remember, she was here last summer. She's actually coming again for 2 months, and we would like to do maybe a mini family trip with her while she's here. I'm not sure yet. We haven't talked details yet, but regardless, at the end of the day, we want to get him a passport. So I figured I had to get groceries. I was like, I know Walmart does photos, so I went to the Walmart yesterday, I got my groceries, and then I asked them to do his passport photos, and they said that they don't do baby ones, but there was a UPS location inside the Walmart that would do it. So look at his freaking photo. Oh my god. I know I'm biased, but I literally have the cutest baby boy ever. I filled out the application for a new passport for him, and I brought all of the documents that I need, so I'm gonna go inside and try and get it done. Right now it is lunchtime, it's 12:30, so hopefully it's not gonna be too long. So I am back at home. I have the lights off and I'm gonna whisper a little bit, so I may hold the camera a little bit closer because Luka is taking a nap right here. But I am going to organize his clothes. So today he is actually 13 weeks old, so 3 months, 1 week old, and he is pretty much outgrown all of his 0 to 3 month clothing, which is absolutely insane. There is a few like onesies and sleepers that he's still kind of fitting in, so I might just like linger them around for the next few weeks. But what I did is I just pulled out all of his 3 to 6 month clothes, and I'm gonna organize it into our little drawers under his change table, and then I need to pack everything else up. So his newborn and his 0 to 3 months. I bought this like plastic container thing from the dollar store, honestly, probably like a month ago, maybe even longer, because I wasn't sure when this little transition was gonna happen, but I think it's finally time. Look at how dang cute he is. Oh my goodness. So this is all the 3 to 6 month clothing that I've organized into like little sections. So these are all short sleeve bodysuits. That's a second pile. These are like cute little matching sets for summer. Those are all of these sleepers. These are rompers, overalls, shorts, long sleeve shirts, long sleeve onesies. These are tank onesies, and we have one tank top, and then we have some like stuff for cooler nights. So there's like a couple sweaters, pants, and some more sweaters there. just finished folding and organizing all the clothes. So this is all the newborn stuff, and then this is all 0 to 3 months. And this little man woke up. Look at him. Hi, baby. What are you looking at? Staring at the TV. So I bought these like little storage bags from Amazon. I will link them down below. They come in different sizes, as you can see. And then over here I have labels and a pen, and then I'll just write the size on it and then keep all of it in this bin. Right now it is 5:30. I don't know if you guys can tell, but little man and I are matching. I got my Winnie the Pooh sweater on that I got for Mother's Day, and I actually have a Winnie the Pooh set for him, so I put it on. Just laying him down so you guys can see, but I thrifted this at Once Upon a Child. It's 3 to 6 months, and as you can see, like it literally just perfectly fits him. It's actually crazy because he's only 3 months old, and the fact that he's probably only gonna get like a couple times use out of this outfit is crazy because he's such a big boy. But anyways, I'm about to leave with my brother-in-law. We're gonna meet Alan and my mother-in-law at Red Lobster and get some dinner.